Yeah, this definitely isn't home. Morning, everybody. Welcome Sunday. Welcome to Dodge City, Kansas. So my daughter plays on a travel softball team. We've been over here for the last couple days watching the games, but today is Sunday, so at some point today the bracket ends based on how far you win. Right now we're in the losers bracket. We had a tough draw in the opening game, won late last night, so now we play again this morning. And I say all this because I got a lot of work to get done at home, so as soon as this is over, we're gonna haul ass back home to get stuff done. Oh man, them girls played their asses off, but it just wasn't meant to be today. The one plus a couple of us dads were joking about is we can get out of here early because they're calling for large hail and tornadoes later this afternoon, kind of right through this region of Kansas. And let's face it, when they call for tornadoes in Tornado Alley, they're usually not wrong. So now it's a sprint back to Colorado to try and get ahead of the storms. They're trying to get started, but I'm hoping it's early enough we got a chance. You can see though, I mean, clouds are building. It tried to sprinkle a time or two during the game, but here we go. Spring silage is in full effect here in Kansas. That pile has more than doubled in the last 48 hours. We got 6-pack tractors. Wonder how many choppers are hauling in there. I've seen 3 different crews in the hour I've been driving, and I see silage trucks going that way and that way. So there's 2 different crews somewhere around here. Made it into Colorado. I won the drag race against the first round. Those guys are blowing up fast and shooting out. Just got a warning on my phone. Or I guess an alert, because it wasn't a warning. It was just saying expect these storms to become severe very rapidly this afternoon. So now for me, and what I'm hoping to get done, my concern is going to be that guy right over there. It's blowing up and everything's kind of moving northeast right now, so I don't know. We'll see what it looks like in 45 minutes when I get home. Made it home, beat the rain. Oh, I was hoping to see corn up in that field. There might be some in there. Now the question is, can I spray? It's 88. The wind is pretty minimal. I've got 60 acres that I can go spray that I planted Friday, but because I had a breakdown Friday, I didn't get it done like I was hoping to. I think I'm gonna run and try and do that real quick. I got a pickup full of stuff that needs unloaded, but almost none of it's my stuff, so I'll wait till the other 2 get home and make them unload it. Let's go spray. Before just loading up the sprayer and coming over here, I wanted to come look. I was told we had a shower come through last night. Now I know 30 miles that way they got an inch, but according to the digital gauges on a couple of our pivots, we got less than a tenth here. But I was curious how wet it was, because I really don't want that sprayer sinking down and tracking crazy deep. I'm nervous I will, because it's pretty soft. Damn it. I would wait, but we got water going in the pond now. We got to chop that wheat over there, so we need that sprinkler over here to use up the water. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Another one of those situations, no matter what I do, it's the wrong one. So, I think once again, we're just going to send it like last time. Hope it's the right decision. Speaking of right decisions, that thing is blown up. I don't know how well the camera picks up kind of that. Oh yeah, I can see it in the lens now. There is a chunk of hail in there somewhere. Hope all the softballers made it through. Alright, let's go. If I didn't explain earlier why in the world I was driving by myself to a tournament that my wife and daughter were at, it's because I worked Friday till the very last minute before I had to take off. My wife and daughter left here at like noon. I left here at like 4:30. Got there for the bottom of the first, and then my initial plan was to get up super early Saturday, like 4 a.m., to haul ass back over here to do some of this, because our water that turned on today was supposed to turn on yesterday, and it got delayed. And I knew by looking at the bracket schedule that no matter how we did on Friday, we would either play at 3 or 4:30 Saturday night. So I'd have most of the day. It's like a 2.5 hour drive to get over there. But because the water got delayed, I waited and just stayed over there, which slightly bit me in the ass, because then it showered last night. I could have had that sprayed. That shower could have incorporated all that chemical. Oh, it would have been lovely. But I didn't. See what happens when you're lazy? Should have got up and drove over here. That was a giant bumblebee. Holy crap. I'm gonna check one more field before I decide what I'm doing. Okay, scratch that. We're gonna wait. Give that some time to air out the rest of the afternoon. Spray it tomorrow morning, because we're gonna irrigate the hay first. Drew a blank there. Wanted to stop and check on my oats. They look so much better than they did a week ago. So this is one of those brand new pivots. Something got screwed up in the parameters of it, and for the first couple runs of water, it said I was putting on 1.5 inches of water on this in 12 hours. And that did not seem right. So I had to go get some nozzle parts the other day, and I asked them to look into it, because I think it's going way too fast. These were burning up. They looked horrible. He calls me an hour later, says, yeah, something glitched inside the parameters. It should be going like 50 hours to put on 1.5 inches. So when I started it up this time, instead of saying 12 hours, it said it was moving at 12%. And the way the percentage works is it's what percent out of a minute it moves. I'll let you do the math on that. Next up on the crop tour, we got baby alfalfa coming up. Isn't that pretty? And then we got weeds and lots of weeds. Oh, and corn. So this will need to be sprayed soon. But look at that, you can row it. It looks so pretty until you turn around and look at the end gun. Yeah. End guns and baby alfalfa are very tricky, because you need the end gun to get it started, but the end gun can also move a lot of soil and bury it, and then it doesn't come through. We got some trying. Some. Just trying hard. A lot of weeds. A lot of weeds. Be interesting to see what kind of stand we get out here. Speaking of end gun frustrations, that pivot right there, I don't know if you can see that end gun down there. It ain't moving. It ain't flipper dippering, so it don't turn. It just sprays in one spot. That's real great. Frustrating part there is, I'll bet they've come to work on it 4 or 5 times this spring. They still haven't got it to work right. I'm ready to take a torch and just start cutting end guns off. Save the water, piss on it. It always makes you feel real good when you see corn starting to come up. Oh, that's nice. I seen this one. Field I drove by on the way here was up. When you're the guy that plants it all, you get a little bit nervous waiting on it to come out of the ground. With silage firing back up, things are fixing to get really crazy. But I don't know if you can see in that hayfield, which this bad hayfield, yes, I know, it hasn't even been irrigated this spring. There's a lot of blooms out there, meaning it's time to start swathing hay. So I tell you what my plan is. I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna lay on the couch, have a couple barley pops while watching college softball, because it's regionals right now. It's getting really good. I'm gonna rest. I'm gonna sleep for like 15 hours tonight. Probably not. But I'm gonna get ready, because it was a very long week of work, a long week of softball. I feel sunburned. And I just know this next week is going to be even crazier than the last week. And the week after that will be even crazier. And we're going to have an insane month before we can take our next deep breath. So guys, there's a good chance I'll just see you again tomorrow. But for right now, talk to you later.